Let's try that one more time. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh man, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, if you're not new, welcome back. It's the day after. But it's really just the beginning. I'm really excited because I have some amazing new offerings coming out for you all March of next year, 2025. So I'm really stoked to prepare those for you guys this fourth quarter. So expect those first quarter of next year. And let's jump in with some rooms. You know, there's really not much to say. I'm let the energy speak for itself. I had slow uploading times yesterday, maybe because of the holiday, who knows, whatever. But your Christmas Yule Hanukkah reading is posted now. And ideally, this one also goes up today on time. So you'll get 2 readings today because you're lucky like that. Starting off with Thurisaz for protection, because that's just, I mean, again, the energy speaks for itself. It just does. Suulo Sun. But this is not just like the sun of tarot illuminating everything. This is like that power. Like, see how it looks like a lightning bolt? It's like that power. It's almost like electricity. Like, boom. And then everything shifts because of it. Right? And then straight up freaking Urus for power. So, yeah, I mean, if you, in the reading yesterday, we really got down to it, like the what had happened and the outcome and what it ain't and what it is now and all the things. So please be sure to check that out. It starts Congratulations, Darling. That's the name of that video. This is definitely following on the heels of that. Like, yeah, you did a whole thing. You did a whole thing. And I'm proud of you. That's what that reading is titled, Congratulations, because I'm proud of you. And I really get, like, again, we're in the same collective. I, the reader for this video, you, the listener. But, again, we're in the same collective. And so you are some type of healer yourself. You're some type of cosmic being that has learned to navigate both the light realms and the shadow realms yourself. And as such, you might not hear the word congratulations from another human often. All right, so let me throw it out for you. Congratulations. You did it. It wasn't easy, but you're a master. You really are. You're a master that knows time is just an illusion. And you know how to transform. It's like, you know, literally, oops, sorry about that, guys. You literally know how to alchemize things to great advantage. So I've got a new project going with the archangels right now, so I'm thrilled about that. Thrilled about it. I always tease Hecate and say that she's my big sister, and she refuses to get it as the joke that it is. She promptly reminds me that I'm older than her, and that's usually where we stop. She has the best comebacks. This goddess has the best comebacks. But I will tell you, I don't know that I've ever been, well, I can't say that. I'm close to many, many goddesses, but Hecate and I, we go way back. So it's always an honor to be in her presence. And I will tell you, I feel like I've been in the void for, honestly, since 2014. If I tell the truth, I've been in the void for a damn decade. But for real, deep in it the past 3 or 4 days. And let me say this for all of you who are in the void yourself. If you're new to the void, whatever, wherever you are in relationship to that in-between space, to the liminal space of beingness, okay, of existence, of reality. It's not unlike being in deep space. where there's this very frightening and visceral experience of being lost from the inside. When I first encountered the void 10 years ago, I really was thrown for a loop. And I hurtled through time and space looking for an up, a down, a ceiling, a floor, a wall, anything that I could use to orient myself. And there was nothing. No thing. Literally no thing against which I could reference myself, identify myself, orient myself. There was just self and no thing. And damn. That's a whole conversation right there. And in some of my courses, I have gone through it. And again, my courses are all closed right now. They will reopen in March. And one of the many, many, many teachings that I'll bring forward for you all is this world of not just how to enter the void without freaking out, but literally how to get comfortable in the void, how to orient self to self, such that you don't need a ceiling or floor, you don't need a wall, you don't need a reference point, right? Literally lessons from the void. That's one of the many things I'll be bringing to you in the spring of next year. But in the meantime, did you know? Listen, Hecate and I go way back. Do you know? You know how, you might not know. The deities that we know originally started in Kemet, or what we call ancient Egypt. And so as they were Romanized, or the word isn't Grecofied, but I'm going to use that, as the Greeks and Romans took them on as their own gods and goddesses, their own deities, their names changed, but the roles remain the same for the most part. Hecate is the only deity whose name did not change. From Kemet to Rome, her name never changed. As a matter of fact, part of the reason why it took Christianity so long to take hold in this part of the world was Hecate's grip on the heart of the people was so strong. They so believed in this goddess of the crossroads that Christianity almost didn't make it. For my children, they know Hecate. She is the first deity that I introduced them to. And now they know Jesus and Bastet and Horus. And they know that Bastet is Artemis. And they know that Horus is Apollo. And they know that Hecate has always been Hecate. She that was, is, and will always be. That's just who she is. She's the three-form goddess. That's who she is, okay? So, you are standing in the liminal spaces between what was and what will be, who you have been and who you are becoming. The Greek goddess of crossroads and the in-between Hecate welcomes you to her domain and reminds you that neither place is your home. You're being tasked to carefully choose the direction of your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and actions. Now is not the time for hasty action or stubbornness, but a fierce self-inventory. Bless the past for what it has provided, and release all attachments to the stories of what was. Now is the time to understand the responsibilities required of you as you move forward into a new version of yourself that is as yet unformed. Who do you want to become? What kind of life are you prepared to live? And how will you wisely yield your power to co-create a new world beneficial for others, not just yourself? You have the magic of Hecate pulsing through you and calling you to answer. Say yes and step into the unknown to discover what is not yet manifest. As you do, the goddess Hecate will bring her eternal torch to light your way. So good. As I was reading that, she reminded me one of the offerings I had years ago for for the collective was pujas, goddess pujas. I was delighted to spend time along my career path working for some amazing companies, some of them you heard of, and some amazing companies, some of them you haven't. And I had the pleasure of working for Dr. Bhaskaram Pillai, a brilliant spiritual guru and contemporary of Deepak Chopra. And my words, these are my words, where Deepak went mainstream, Dr. Pillai has remained where he is. And it's not to say he hasn't grown, it is to say that he has remained more for the spiritual practitioner who wishes to go deeper and wishes to expand both their spiritual prowess as well as their ability to manifest in the physical plane. So you can imagine why I was attracted to working with Dr. Pillai, and I was the director of marketing for the United States a few years ago for quite some time. And it was a brilliant experience. This was pre-COVID, yeah, well before COVID, okay? But through that work, I learned the art of puja and how to offer puja to others. And so if you don't know, you can look it up. You can look it up Puja or Pooja, but essentially it is a very beautiful ceremonial ritualistic offering to a deity. And depending on the deity, that dictates what type of puja it is, okay? So for years, for my audience, I offered goddess pujas. And Heket is letting me know that I never did a puja for her. And I will tell you, at the time, I remember asking, because she and I are so close, and she's like, I don't want that, right? I don't want to do that. And so I feel like now she wants puja, and so I'm super honored to get this. And next year, March, we're having puja for Heket. So this is your notice. If you like puja, you know about it, you want to join in, there will be information forthcoming. If you're new to it and you're like, I don't know what that is, but it could be great, stick around. You'll hear more about it for sure. When I open all my services and offerings back up in March, you're going to see all kinds of new links show up below in the description box. For now, it is what it is, again, because I am taking a break. That's right. This is what it looks like for me to take a break. On my break, you get a weekly podcast episode from the Sacred and Profane, which is found on Apple Podcasts or Podbean under the Sacred and Profane podcast. You get a daily tarot reading here under the Nephtara Grace channel on YouTube. And if you follow me on Instagram under Nephtara Grace, you get to see glimpses of what I'm up to in my everyday life, okay? My Instagram is more or less an energy board, mood board, okay? But in March, everything will be back. The astrology readings will be back. The transformational courses will be back. If you want your astro map done, I'll be doing those again. Personal readings will be open again. All the things will be available to you again, as well as monthly rituals such as puja, okay? So I am a full service shaman and medicine woman, and I am in my rest season. So the offerings have been dialed back, but they'll be back again in the spring, okay? So thank you, Heket, for coming through. She's calling me Big Sis now. That's so funny. We like to have fun. We like to have fun out here. What should we do? Okay, the angels want a crystal card. Let's do what they want to do. Let's do what they want to do. So years ago, I used to make jewelry, and I used to make jewelry that was pretty cool. You guys, I'm saying it like this. It was pretty cool. I was using Swarovski crystals and all the things, right? And I thought they were pretty cool. I liked them. And they caught on. I was living in Atlanta at the time, and they caught on. So people would see it. Oh my God, I want one. So I'd make one for them. And I think I was charging like $20. Like it wasn't, I was like, this is cool. $20. This is cool. And it caught on. And about 6 months after it caught on, I saw the exact same design for sale at Macy's for $50. I'm not mad. That's the story of my life. There has been so many times where I've come up with something just that was great for me, and the people around me are like, oh my God, I love it, I want one, and I made it for them, and it caught on, and then boom, it becomes mainstream. Okay, that's just how that has gone. I'm saying this because I really feel like I've got something special for you guys. So I've done bracelets, A couple years ago, I collaborated with another healer to bring forth malas. The malas were such a hit. They sold out on Etsy. I still have a few left myself because they were such a big deal. And I was fortunate to come across actual coral that had been harvested from the South Pacific Ocean in the 80s. And so some of the malas were made with freshwater pearls and coral, like one of a kind. You cannot get this mala anywhere else. And they sold very, very well. I was doing festivals at the time, and I mean, they were flying. Turquoise malas, aventurine malas flying. So I don't know if it's going to be malas again, but I know crystal energy wants to come forward in a new way. So as a heads up, along with pujas next year, I'm also going to be bringing back some type of crystal jewelry. I don't know what form it's going to take. Bracelet, mala, I don't know. But I do expect for it to sell out, as it always does, and then poop, pop into mainstream, right? Because that's how that goes. Clear quartz. Let's get this affirmation. We're not going to go too deep into clear quartz because she doesn't need to be introduced. This is like the great grandma, right? Of all the crystals. A clear quartz is like, you got a piece of this when you were a kid. You can get this from anywhere. Nature gives it to you because it's programmable. It's programmable. You take a clear quartz, you program it, you let it do its work. When you're done, you clear it out with sage or the energy of a full moon, and you reprogram it and you let it do its work. Like, you just don't. No introduction is needed. You know this crystal. You know this crystal, right? I know that guy. Yeah, you know this guy. Okay. The affirmation for clear quartz is, I am the fragrance of jasmine light. The white dove lives in my heart. So we've got the animal totem of the dove here. This energy is asking you to accept who you are. And one of the things that's coming through is accept that you have expanded your capacity to absorb and reflect light. Okay. If life is not infused with purpose, it is very easy to become numb and lost, just rolling from one day to the next, unaware of how any of it happens. We can simply accept our world and in doing so lose our divine self and personal roles in creation. Clear quartz has entered your life to sing the song of self-acceptance, purification, and clarity by amplifying your inner light. She is realigning you to your thoughts and feelings so you may take action and create a world that you truly deserve and desire. Clear quartz has come to remind you that the physical world can be perfect. She signals the beginning of a new age of you. Reset your goals, write a list of things that make you happy, and dedicate time so that they may exist physically in your life. The time has come to embody your light and activate your avenues of creation with skill and mastery. This is a powerful time for meditation and contemplation. Use it wisely and carry out your decisions with strength and knowing. The white dove is with you. Yeah, you embody the light. You embody the light. It's very star energy. Hecate, and then like the liminal space, and then light embodied is very star energy. Like you're literally a star up in the universe right now, up in the galaxy. And you know how the light from stars is like billions of years before it reaches Earth? That's literally what it's been like. So you may have felt like that things are not happening fast, or maybe something got missed, or no, nothing's missed. You are where you are. It's not your home, but it's where you are. And it's like people couldn't see you, but that's okay, because the light from stars takes so long to reach the earth. There's nothing wrong. Everything is always supposed to have been for you. Okay, I really cannot stress this. There's nothing wrong. You're a star. You're a phenomenon. So your ways are higher than the ways of man. Okay, the way you move, Man doesn't understand the way you move. Man is still studying the movement of the stars. Do you understand? So the way you move, the way you pulse, okay? The way you evolve. That's not, people will never understand, but they can witness you. They can observe you. They can see you. They can track you. They can over time see how you've grown. And the way they notice that you've grown is how much more light you emit. Ashe? What my girl Sarah from Heart say, stars don't die, they multiply. Like, that's the realest. That's the realest. So anything that somebody thought was gonna stop you, that's silly. That's silly. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh. 55 out here. Like, when it says bold step forward, yo, that's for real, for real. Give me one more. We're going to get 3 of these. I got the farther gate. I got Dragon's Horde. Come on, give me one more. Because I hear it. Hakat saying, you ain't where you going. Be easy. You ain't home yet. Be easy. Be easy. Watch what you put into your mind right now. Netcaster. Damn. And that's really what came up for me reading that in between. Watch what you're putting into your mind. Watch what you're feeding your ears, your eyes, your soul, and your heart right now. Watch what you're feeding your body right now, okay? So I have this new habit, you guys. This is so vulnerable. My family be looking like I'm crazy, but I know what I'm doing. I'm feeding myself. I have this thing where I get on YouTube, and because I don't want to watch a bunch of tarot readers, right? I have the tarot readers that I like. We resonate. I like them. I feel like they're in my soul tribe, so I'm good. I don't want to listen to tarot on YouTube all the time, okay? What I started doing, though, is I found this whole world of luxury homes, but no. Y'all don't get it. I was looking at this property this morning making breakfast, $110 million, but check it out. It's 3 mega mansions on 3,600 acres, but each mansion has 2 guest houses. It's got an orange farm, a pomegranate farm, an avocado farm. It backs up to the ocean. And one of my dreams is to have a sustainable living community. And so for years I've been looking for property that's big enough and has got enough living structures to do the type of education, retreat, workshop, ceremony type deal I want to do. Now, I was on a little over 100 acres a few years ago in Georgia. And it was the start. There was a main house, there was the barn, there was a tiny house over here, there was another house over there. And I had wonderful ceremonies on that property. It was very beautiful, very beautiful, very, very beautiful in central Georgia. The owner of the property, however, although they said they were into the vision, they were not. Okay. And I'm just going to start pulling these cards out so you can see how it's coming out while I share. And so ever since then, it's like, okay, you know what? I know the dream. Bold step forward. Preparations come to fruition. Look at that. Dragons who are protecting the future. We got a lot of 2s out here. Hakat brought us the number 20. We got 55 with the farther gate. We got 12 with Dragon's Horde and 42 with Netcaster. Right out of the top, we got 21 with the Will coming out, Tarot, followed by the 3 of Pentacles, followed by the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is like the very best, delicious, juicy energy. But so anyway, I've been on the look for properties that will suit, that will fit this dream that I have. And so in this liminal space, in this in-between space that we find ourselves in the collective, one of the things I've been doing is I've been feeding myself these videos of these mega properties that might even possibly fit. Now, honestly, California has never called to me. It's never called to me. It hasn't. Life experience. But that property, it really spoke to me because I'm like, there it is. It's already got the food pouring on it. It's got the different houses on it. I could really house some people. I could really, create something. And 3,600 acres. You gotta be kidding me. I could keep building, right? I could take even if it was just another 500 acres and create more housing. Like, what the heck? Yeah, that's what I've been looking for, right? That's what I've been feeding myself. And I really feel like that's the message of the card of Hakat, is while you're in this in-between space, be mindful of what you're feeding yourself. Be mindful of what you're watching, what you're listening to, who you're around, who you're exchanging energy with, who you're sharing with. I know you've become masterful at this. I'm telling you, you are a master at this. I'm not telling you something you don't already know. What I'm asking you to do is remember to do it intentionally. Like you're really, it's like you're in the heavens looking down, and spirit is like, okay, you're about to drop down into earth. Where do you want to fall, star? Oh, starfall. Oh, if you know, you know. Hello, Valeris. Where do you want to fall, star? And so wherever you're focusing your attention right now is where you're going to fall. It's where spirit's going to drop you, right? So again, I've been focusing on these beautiful properties, and not just in this country. I'm open to anywhere in the world where this dream can be actualized, okay? This dream of providing a healing community that is safe, beautiful, and reconnects you to nature, where ceremonies can happen, where the growth of food and medicine can happen, where community can be reborn, where we can like regain the spark of our existence as humans, yeah? So, whatever that is for you, you know, you might not want to have a sustainable living community where you teach people to, you know, each one reach one, where you teach people to do this and then to take it back to their community. That's my thing. I want to gather the leaders in, teach them this, and then send them back out and have it spread around the world. That's my thing. What's your thing? That's what you want to focus on right now. What's your thing? Yeah. Okay. Let's get the oracle first. We'll come to the tarot, because the tarot is just, you know, the tarot is, we know. So the farther gate. When the farther gate card shows up, it is a clear call to lift your eyes to the horizon and begin to walk toward your future. You are marching in place right now, stirring the dust, but not getting anywhere. Trust that your forward movement will lead you to a new destination you've already set for yourself, but perhaps forgotten or neglected because of your everyday busyness. See what's up. The farther gate comes to tell you that an ending is at hand, and that you can leave the old behind. Let it peel away like an old skin you shed. Do not hesitate. Cross the threshold boldly, and you will be rewarded. If you continue marking time instead of moving, you will miss the opportunity. The gate is open. The next landscape of your life is within reach, but the window of time to pass through it grows shorter. Do not dally. A gift of the farther gate is to bring you to the fullest expression of your gifts, perhaps for the first time. It is an invitation to a sacred passage, to new discovery, and both great challenges and opportunities. It is not a graduation. There are no rewards other than the exploration itself. You have been a farmer far too long, tilling the hard soil that now bears little fruit for you. Time to put on the explorer hat once again. Man, I feel that so hard. And I love that it just matches up so well with this energy of the Hakat in-between card coming through, right? I mean, I really feel that. So we're going to leave the farther gate right there with the in-between space. That's what it is. Dragon's Hoard. You know, this card is really, really deep. You want to get this one. In the Dragon's Hoard, jewels and precious objects scatter the ground, while ancient scrolls inscribed with the wisdom teachings lie within reach. This is a rich opportunity, and you can fill your satchel with the treasures you like best. Take the gifts offered you and dedicate them to the well-being of all, beginning with your own. But beware, all that glitters is not gold. Select the precious treasures that will further your spiritual growth, and avoid the shiny objects that are empty of real value. Know that the hoard does not belong to you. It belongs to our grandchildren. What is the inheritance that you wish to leave for tomorrow? What seeds are you planting that you will harvest in your old age when you are weary? What seeds will bear fruit after you are no longer here? The dragon guards the legacy of the future. All who come empty-handed, or to fill only their own pockets with gold, lie in a dusty heap of bones. You have been allowed entrance by virtue of your kindness, or your spiritual practice, or sheer luck. Consider, as well, that your present, this moment, is the future to the dragon. You may be the one we've all been waiting for. So do not hesitate to take what bequest has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. This is the time to be bold. There it is again. Do not delay or overthink. Remember to bring an offering for the dragon, lest it believe you are its lunch. A simple prayer will do. Ashe. Netcaster 42. We've had this one. Ugh, this is the time. You know, it's like, it's giving unexpected visitor energy. It's given, keep your eyes open. Keep your mind sharp. It's given, now it's not the time to be comfortable. Be present, be content, but don't be comfortable. The net caster arrives to tell you to stop praying for the fish. They have arrived, and it's time that you cast your net lest they swim away. Everything that you long for is within reach, because it has been so long since your prayers were answered that you've forgotten how to receive what is being offered to you. Put down the prayer beads and open your arms and your heart to rewards beyond measure. Cast your net. Take the next step that you've been planning for so long. Remember that the fish wait for no one, so time is of the essence. Heaven and earth are in perfect alignment for your victory. The stars are positioned for success. The only one who can spoil the perfection of the moment is you. If you ask, do I really deserve this? Will sabotage the magic and shatter the crystalline flawlessness of the now. The gnatcaster can also arrive to bring you bad news, to tell you that you've been snared in someone's trap and must wriggle free. Right now, it feels comfortable enough, even as the net begins to tighten around you. Do not wait until it is suffocating you before realizing you must escape and run for your life. It is still early enough to exit gracefully. Bide your time until all the conditions are right. Go to your place of stillness, of deep quiet, and watch for the signs that a new opportunity has arrived. Right now, you are patient because you feel that things will go your way. Learn to be patient with the people and situations that are more challenging. It's so good. So I want to address this theme of it's time. So some of you, I can feel may get like a low level feeling of anxiety, like, oh my God, I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it. I don't think you're going to miss this because this is for you. Okay. I will say that I'm hearing this encouragement to get in with your ancestors. When we talk about the dragon's hoard, this is what your ancestors left you for your grandkids. This is your legacy. This is your inheritance. So you're not going to miss your inheritance. And you want to get with your team so you understand how to receive it, where to position yourself in this, okay? So I just want to say that. So from tarot, we have the world, the ending of something, a job well done, the path toward enlightenment, okay? We have the Three of Earth, the Three of Pentacles in this deck is the Three of Earth. This is the power of creativity and recognition for very high quality work. It's about being a team player. And I really feel like you were a team player. You, whatever it is you're receiving, you co-created it with the divine, okay? We have the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Earth. This is successful self-employment, spending quiet time alone. In tarot, we call it the single, sexy, and successful card. I say it's a card of self-love. It's a card of self-love, this Nine of Earth, okay? And then we have 16, life experience, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change in time to spread your wings. So there's just this really wonderful repetition of energy here. And we're going to see if we can get a little bit more, but I really feel like that's quite a bit. Let me go to, am I going to use this tarot deck? All right, I'm going to use this tarot deck. They gave me two choices. We're going to get a little bit more on the cards. The tarot cards are in front of us, and we're going to wrap this up. I never want to do really long readings, get you in and out of here. And again, these readings are timeless. Energy is fluid. I don't get stuck on gender. I don't get stuck on the time. Where I am right now when I'm recording this is Thursday, December 26, 2024. Whenever you are seeing this, it's perfect for you at that time, okay? I am many things, but one of the things I will say, and how I will say it here, is that I move very fast, okay? So it's quite likely that this channel will occur some months to years ahead of when you need it, okay? So don't be discouraged if you get on here and you're like, oh my God, this was done a year ago, I promise you it's perfect. I move so fast. I move so fast. I move in quantum movements, okay? So again, I'm a way shower. I'm a first waver. So I channel messages that a lot of people won't need for some time, okay? So just like, imagine this. I put these recordings out and nobody looks at them, but it's okay because I know that a year from now, lots of people will be looking at them. That's the part that I play. That's the role that I play, okay? So these messages are timeless. The energy is fluid. Whenever it comes to you is when it comes to you. I got the King of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Magicians literally popping out. That's number 1, number 6. And we have a King of Pentacles out here. Okay. All right. So, you know, coming with the... Listen, coming with the world. This is like you... I'm always reminded of that Whitney Houston song, The Greatest Love of All. And she's talking about how loving yourself is the greatest love of all. Rest in peace, Whitney. That's what this is giving. It's giving like, okay, you little magician, you, you wily minx, you alchemized and transmuted a lot. And you did it by choosing to love yourself. It's like... Yeah, I don't know how else to say it. So your majors out here again are the World, the Magician, the Lovers, and the Tower. Those are your major energies out here. Okay, and your minor arcana energy right now is all Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So whatever you did is actually going to pay off in physical form. But with the Magician here, what you did, you're such a magician. You did in the realm of cause, and now it's going to show up in the realm of effect. Yep. There is something that came to an end. See that 3 of Cups to the 10 of Swords? You're actually celebrating the ending of something. That's that World card coming out again, okay? But the best way to say it is as above, so below, as within, so without. You believed that. You believed this to your core. And so you chose to do all your work above and within. And now it's all about to manifest below and without. Okay? And so this whole time people may have been like, what are you doing? Oh my God, you don't make any sense. This is crazy. But they're, 2025, they're going to be like, whoa, where'd you get that from? What? This new, where'd you get that from? How do you know that? How do you know that? So yeah, I really see 2025 for you as like, wow, they're calling you a superconductor. Yeah. And you get to choose. You get to choose how you want to do it. But here's the thing. What you're a superconductor of is information. Because you spent all your time within and above. You have information and data that nobody else has. Everybody was busy in the physical plane. You said, no, I'm going to go up to heaven and see what's kicking around up there. And then you learn, you observe, you learn, you observe. And then lo and behold, heaven is being reconstructed here on earth. For real. And you already got the playbook. Because you've been hanging out in heaven. So you're like, oh, wait, I know how to do this because I've seen it done and I did it. That's what I was doing over there. Oh, my God, we're just going to do that here now. So you literally know what to do. Queen of Swords. And nobody else does. So now the world is your oyster. Now the rules have flipped, and you're the one who knows all the answers. Lovers again at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. You can literally partner with anybody. But I feel like there's a specific partnership coming in. Yeah, the Emperor is now at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's a specific partnership coming in. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. Because there's something that you've been working on for a while. 6 of Wands. Yeah. I'm not going to talk about this. I'm going to show you this combination because we already know. We're not going to talk about this energy. We know about this energy right here. We know all about this. We're not going to talk about it. But I want you to see that is the reality of what's happening there. But you're the Queen of Swords with a new beginning. The knowledge that you have is life changing. It's bringing a tower not just to you, but to everyone around you. We're just going to go. Let's get it. Yeah. That's plenty. That's sufficient. You already know what's up. We're just getting the same energies over. You know what it is. I think what you want to be, I think what they want you left with in this reading is, look, it's your time. It's your turn. Nobody else has the answers but you. I know that sounds funny, but that's just the way it is. Nobody has the answers but you, because the game changed. But while the game was busy being changed, nobody was paying attention but you. You were paying attention. Nobody else was. So now, when something goes down, you know what to do. Everybody else is going to be a little confused about what the hell is going on, but not you. So, in due time, and I'm hearing in a very short course of time, people are literally going to be pounding on your door, hunting you down, because it's going to be obvious that you know what to do. It's going to be obvious. It's going to be obvious that you know what to do. So people are going to be like, huh, wait a minute. You seem to know what to do. Let's go over here and talk to you now. It's going to be like that. Okay? All right, my lovelies, this has been your reading. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, amazing. If not, please leave it behind for the next person that it will resonate for. If you like that read, please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so the next time I do a reading, you are aware and awake for it. In the meantime, whoever you are, whenever you are, remember to trust your process, your path, and your purpose. Ashe.